Okay, YouTubers, we're back. Sorry, I'm recording from my phone, so it's hard to see. Sorry. This is the DIY video on how I installed my rod holder for my fishing poles on my kayak. You know, I got out here fishing, and you know, they just kept getting in the way of being down here. So this is not your expensive kayak. It's an Explorer 10.4. It's great though, flat bottom. Fished out of it, enjoyed it, but needed some fishing pole holders, rod holders. Gonna be working on the back sometime soon like the rest of the guys do, but this is kind of the setup that I've done. Now I haven't painted it, it's just been installed. The good news is you can take the whole thing out. That way, if you need to transport it. Now that is galvanized with galvanized screws. But place that down in there really tight, it ain't going nowhere. This is a saddle. The whole thing will pivot. The whole thing. Pivot whichever way you want to do. You know, I didn't want to go out and spend $30 on one. A little bit of paint. Make this thing look great. You can caulk it. You can pitch it. You can do anything you want with it. Thing will sit right inside here, your pole. The good news is I bought this tee. Now, of course, I'm going to use this tee for something. But also, I'm going to take a pair of bungees. So when my pole's up here, all I've got to do is take some bungees and bungee over my pole. You know, in case you do get a fish on there and it decides to go anywhere, your pole's in there. It's not going to go nowhere. Wrap it from here over your pole to the other side. That thing won't go nowhere. Let me get out of my kayak. I'll show you the makeover of it. But that's kind of the concept. Give a little paint to it. Like I said, I haven't finished up the back. We're going to put the rod holders here and also on the other side there, and then build the big one to hold the 4, 5, or 6, however many I decide to put on here. You know, I need to try and save a lot of money as much as I can, but I thought this may help you guys. Again, it's a few pieces put together. Get this PVC for you here. Like I said, there's the tee. You want to buy that. You want to buy this right here with threads on it. If you can see that, I believe it's, or the other side, sorry. 1/2 inch by 3/4. I'm not sure what it's called, like an adapter or something like that. This piece right here, if I can find the right measurements for you, it's 1 inch. My final zoom in right there. It's 1 inch. You're gonna buy that. Also, you want to buy this saddle right here. I'm about to lay in here. Okay, this is a saddle. It's 1 inch by 1 inch by 1/2 inch. So those 3 things right there. Now I decided to buy this big long piece of pipe. Okay. It's cheaper to buy a big long piece. It's not very big, but it's half of a big one. This is a 1 inch pipe, PVC 1120, 450 PSI. If any of you plumbers out there know anything about it, but it's just your average PVC, nothing serious. Bought that. Also bought. Let me get this out. Sorry for the movement of the camera, guys. Sorry. Also bought that anchor out there. This anchor right here. It's galvanized as well. Also, when you go to drill in on your kayak, make sure that you buy the galvanized screws to go with it. And that way it won't rust on you. Especially whenever you do this, I'm going to take some silicone and just put in there, even though it's not a major big ordeal. You know what I mean? That way it'll help it not rust. But when you're done with this and you want to transport, just take this thing out. I mean, that's all you're left with. So that way you can, you know, transport it easier and you won't break it. This thing will swivel. I mean, $15. It's going to make 2 of these. Or you can go out and spend, you know, $60, $70 for 2 of them. It's up to you. Thought I would help. If you have any questions, just let me know. Subscribe to my channel. I'm just now starting a new one. Never done it before. Just now getting involved in the kayak world. So appreciate it. Thanks.